Hey everybody. Welcome back to a new episode of Clone Evolution. Yeah, sorry about yesterday's experiment going live. I guess it wasn't that bad. I was watching the recordings, and the recordings came out completely choppy free, so I don't know, when I was asking in the chat how they were recording, some people said they were coming in laggy, but I watched the clips and it seemed fine, so I don't know, maybe it was some of the playback issues, playing back at 1080. So I'm going to try a couple different more stream settings and get another test done soon about doing the show live, and the time worked out great. The only thing that sucks today is I didn't manage to make it to record at the same time. Alright, we got the blue test done. Got 99 victories. That's sweet. It's only got 48 hours, so 1 or 2 days to go to finish the arena. If anyone wants to help. Now I'm pretty sure what's going to happen is the show's going to switch to doing live streams every day at 7, or whatever day the game sets at. Oh yes, the person I bet on won. That's good. Let's go do that. Well, let's do the supply depot and then we'll bet on the next hero. I figured I gotta stop buying the red scrolls. So whenever red scrolls are in here, I don't buy them anymore because I'm trying to save up gems. Buying those red scrolls, man, makes your gems just vanish. Alright, how did Leland Spambot do? Ah, he lost. You loser! It's okay, at least he made it into the Hunger Games. That was pretty well done by Spambot. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to bet on someone. Can I bet on someone? Or is the betting period already over? Before second competition. Oh, still 6 hours before we can place bets. There's a pretty good one. Gaio versus Unimaginable. Alright, so we'll do that after. I'll type in here, does anyone have time? Hey. So I'll have to get into a show routine where I'm able to record the show every day at 7. I'll do it an hour, so it'll be just like before except all live. It'll suck every time the game cuts out because then I'll be cutting into the live stream time of it just loading the game. I'll have to have some stuff ready, maybe viewer questions and stuff for when that happens. No, today the main reason I was out of it is because I fell asleep, needed a nap. I ended up fixing my bike today and took it to the lake for a test drive. Man, the lake was just packed with people disc golfing. So I just played in the field. Oh yeah, and then guess what came in the mail today? The bong silencer. If people can see it, it's a little silencer at the end of the stem in my bong now. I used to have it crushed all the way down to the bottom, but that wasn't working the greatest. It was causing it to completely seal it instead of silence it. So it doesn't make it completely silent, but I'd say it does cut down the noise by about 70%. So if anyone's looking to get a bong silencer because someone in their household is upset about the noise of the bong, or if it upsets roommates or upsets neighbors, it's not going to be the ultimate cure to stop it completely, but I recommend the bong silencer. Cut it down by 70%. Maybe if you adjust it just right, you can get that noise level down even more. It was a challenge. Does anyone know how I managed to get this thing on here? I pushed the stem all the way up so that it was only halfway stabbing through. Then I put the ball in, rolled it inside, and then pushed the stem down into it. Because I couldn't hold the ball, obviously I couldn't reach all the way in the bottle for when I had to attach it. So I don't know how it's going to come off. Yeah, it should come off pretty easy. But I don't know, on every other bong how you would do it, it would be definitely a challenge to add these bong silencers to the bottom. I was fortunate with this style I was able to. Yeah, I was thinking this would have been perfect when I used to use my bong on my balcony at my apartment, because I could tell that people could probably hear the bong. Basically what it's doing is making the intake holes smaller and more of them. So instead of one large intake hole making a really loud noise, it's a whole bunch of smaller holes making slightly smaller noises, just more of them. And I bet you if you did the cupping, where you tried to cup it to silence it even more with the silencer, it would work even better. Oh, and as far as how it affects the hoot, I ended up going with the silicone one, so it's as near carcinogenic free as you can get. And it says it's supposed to make your hoot smoother. I think it does a bit. And I've realized some of the science behind that. The silence. No, because I was thinking one of the smoothest bongs I ever used in the old days was this one jar that got cracked or smashed and it got converted to a bong. So what we did is we put a hose in it and a stem and then just taped it up, and it was a half like vase or jar from flowers and then half bong converted over to a bong. And at the end, the inside piece had a stem, but it also had a hose that wrapped around the bottom. And man, when you brewed hoots in that bong, I don't know what it was. Oh shit, I picked her fresh. Son of a bitch. That was stupid. I was just randomly clicking while I was talking. I gotta stop doing that. Thank God I'm not playing for real money. Well, to a certain degree I am. God, that was annoying. Refreshed it. Yeah, so anyways, the way that hose ended on the stem inside the bong and wrapped around, it made the hoots extra smooth. It was the smoothest bong we had. We used it and used it and used it until it just got too stale. It was hard to clean it with all the hose parts. Boy, but we used it. Still can't believe I refreshed it. What a fucking piss off. Thank God I didn't waste jewels doing it. Now what I really need to do is create some extra gold heroes for DNA. Make some like duplicate heroes that I have so many of. I don't really have any of those at this point. Who should I be making? Probably someone from the store that can just buy lots of them. This is good, I got the healers alternated. So they don't heal both at the same time. How I accomplished that is I managed to take off Jane Austen's speed chips. So she no longer is getting this massive boost in speed. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to say. Suki was showing off some of the new heroes or talking about the new ones. So I went to the Facebook group and I was able to find them. So I'll get that ready for a message when the game crashes. Well, this is fucked. For some reason my show does not have a pause button on it today. I don't know what happened to the pause button. Normally it's attached to the stop button. One half of it's pause. Today it's just all stop. Alright, it's just the pause feature is completely gone from the software. I was adjusting the settings for recordings, but I didn't think there was anywhere I could disable the pause button. That was really annoying. Alright, one of my heroes is dead, or did I just take them out of the lineup? No, they're just out of the lineup. Oh well, I'll have to try to figure this stuff out, guys. Sorry today's episode's a little bit late. I was going to pause to open some stuff and show it to you, but now I can't pause the show, so I had to scratch that idea. I wish I knew what happened to the pause button. I even just went to the shortcut keys and made a new shortcut key to pause. but does nothing. I can't believe before I pressed refresh. That son of a bitch. Alright, second last battle. Well, there's nowhere for me to change it. Next time I start the show, I'll look for that, make sure that I have a pause button after I hit start recording, because this isn't right. At least I know the show will continue and finish in an hour no matter what. But just when the game crashes. The only other time I took away the pause button was when it was glitching. Before I formatted. I wanted to fix everything back to the way it was supposed to be. Can't believe it's still, for the game or for the OBS to not have a pause button. That really pisses me off. It's like take the most crucial feature away from someone so that while they're recording they can't pause. Those sons of bitches. Like to find out who allowed that to be coded in the game like that. Get them fired. I guess it's a free project, but still. No pause button. There we go. Just thanks to that, now my team's dying. Fuck, man, she just wouldn't heal. Got Jane Austen, our team, standing there, just doing nothing. Not healing anyone. My attacker's not killing anyone. Like pieces of fucking shit. Now, I'm not even gonna bother with the backup team. That was just a piece of horse shit all around. Hey, Suki's made it to #1 on the list. keep checking the bottom of the list. I thought she was near there for some reason. Alright, let's do some casino spins. We don't really need Robin that bad, but it would be good. Come on, Enzyme Brock would be good. Useless robot. Fuck. Everything's double clicking. It's an episode of clicking everything wrong. Alright, let's go into the arena and see what we're up against right off the bat. See what my power level's ranked at, 16. It's pretty bad. We'll start off with the cross server and just lay them to waste. $145. It's like I almost feel like I could beat him. But there's no way. This team's too good. There's one. We can keep finding him. Alright, another one that's low. Tempted to check, what's that 100,000 level? Can I still not beat these two? That'd be hilarious, huh? Let's try and see how bad it is. Fuck, it's gonna crash the game. I should have guessed. Every time there's a good battle that I set up to fight, I'm like, oh, here's something I'm actually looking forward to seeing. And then what do you know, it'll fucking crash. Every fucking time. And I can't pause it today. Sorry guys. We're gonna have 10 minutes sitting around waiting for the game to reboot because OBS took away the pause button. I don't know why they took away the pause button. I'll have to ask them one day. Must be some of the features that I changed. There was a feature that disables the most crucial button in the whole system. Oh, I'll try not to get too down in the dumps. At least I got my bike fixed today. Alright, so while that loads, we'll go over some of the viewer comments. And no, not playing the video, I just wanted to Alright, so the live stream got 7 likes. Woohoo! Let's bring it up on the screen. Alright, so the first one got 7 likes. I don't know, when it was playing, both of them seemed reasonable. I wasn't getting that much choppiness and lag. I really should have kept it for the 1080 one. But maybe the live stream was still choppy, so just pause it or something and let it buffer a little. Because it was recording at near flawless. Yeah, so at least we can see the test. It worked okay. Now, don't worry, I have a whole bunch of the same shirt. It's my work uniform, so I got like 5 or 6 of them. I'm not wearing the same one multiple days in a row. Or not intentionally. Sure. And the other thing I did was the 6-star Tengu upgrade. And who was it? Suki that was saying that 7-star upgrade is when he gets his big ability. So we'll have to wait till 7 stars. What else was I gonna do? Guess I could check the situation of the Bitcoin, but I'm pretty sure the spin's not for another 16 minutes yet. Well, so we'll come back to that eventually. In the meantime, we can see how this thing loads. It's kind of neat. It takes a long time. Freezes for quite a while and then continues to load and completes eventually. Finishing quick is not its specialty. Yeah, I had a feeling it's going to crash altogether. Normally when it takes that long to load, yeah, it's just crashing. Nothing like no pause button. I'm gonna get called to move my uncle. I won't have a pause button. Sucks. Last time I never had a pause button. That also meant that the recording didn't work. So I hope the recording actually works. Not that I recorded a whole hour today and didn't get a show. Speaking of, we should do the message while we're waiting. Today's no pause button episode was brought to you by Crack! Crack! It'll fuck you up. Alright, welcome back everyone. You can see this is working so good now it's showing a black screen. That's usually not a good sign of things that are working. Let's try the next scene. Bitcoin scene is still working. This screen, however, is not. Aren't changing settings wonderful? Alright, what should hit F11? There we go. Now it's at least on the screen. No, it does not. Encoder overloading. Turn down video settings. It's a fucking still image, for God's sakes. Back to black? You gotta be kidding. This is the worst technical episode ever. I'm really just gonna have to stop and re-record another one. This isn't working. Man, it really sucks. Can't believe everything's broken. Guess we really do have to stop the show. Right, sorry guys. Half-hour episode maybe today. If it is, we'll end it here. Oh, there is it back. Looks like it might be back. Maybe it just likes to go black for a little bit. It's saying it's using up more of my CPU than normal. I wonder what else could be open. It's weird, the only settings I changed are for the streaming. So why would it be affecting my local recordings? I have no idea. Shouldn't be. Alright, so we're back. Let's hope that it all wasn't for nothing. We'll still be able to finish quick. Here I was like, oh, I'll just do a local recording so that all the settings will be back to normal. Apparently no, they're not. Pause button is gone. Computer's overloading. I can really wait till in the future when they make some sort of streaming software that's just easy to work. Sets the bitrate automatically to the best one. Is able to do some tests on your computer to make sure what you can handle. Alright, level 158. That's good news. It means we can get the 6 scrolls after beating this shit. Alright, just when I thought I had nothing to do today's episode. Alright, let's try laying him to waste with that. And I guess I should still be working on this and beating the arena. So that's the two things I'll focus on. Really need more arena wins. It's funny, we keep him stunned all the time. He can't even use his biggest special on us. Six red scrolls would sure be a nice prize. I've been eyeing this prize on the map for quite a while. Yeah, it's the call to go move my uncle. And we still got 20 minutes of show left to go. Yeah, I should have known that the pause button feature was going to break again one day. It's like the most irritating thing that's ever happened with this software. This is twice now. Twice where it takes away the most crucial feature, not being able to pause the recording. Just stop and start. It's the only options. Alright, I'll have to go move him quick. I'll try to be back soon. Alright, was able to set it to go move him in 15 minutes. We need 20 minutes, so I'll just be 5 minutes late. And hopefully this recording even works. Last time the pause button was gone, that meant that the recording wasn't working. Alright, next episode where I do a live stream test, I'm going to test the whole episode in one live stream and not adjust any of the settings and then watch it after. Because last time I was watching the replay, everything looked like it was working great. So I was maybe adjusting things for nothing. Alright, six of those tokens. That's not too bad. But here's the big prize. 6 scrolls. Alright. Then level 160. Let's see who they give us. Ooh, the purple cloud girl. That's a pretty good prize. But right now I'm collecting Little Dipper. Mustache guy. Oh god, do I have to go and check? There it is. I was just bragging to someone that I knew what one it was. Alright, so at 160. That's the next one on the map. The next prize we'll be pushing for is the level 100 gear. We already have some of that. This will be the big prize. 30 frags of gold. Gold hero frags. Alright, let's check the arena battle progress. There we go. Nice. This guy's helping. Yeah, I was thinking attacking this guy. Wasn't that where it cut out last time? There, I did beat him. Thought so. Holy, this is turning a lot. Yes, another victory. I was thinking, even if that guy was sharking, his power level was so low that I could still beat him. And now everyone's power levels is in the 2 millions. This team looks like I should be able to beat them. He has a lot invested in that guy though. I have 2 that level. This should be an intense battle. Or I'll just get slaughtered. There we go. Kid did some healing for us. There's Jane Austen healing us back to full. Oh, poison's killing Budokai. Fuck, poison got her. Sucks. There goes our main killer gone. Alright, there's 2 gone. It's good, we're getting healing right when we need it. Fuck, there's another casualty. Man. Alright, that's what we needed to see. Just 1 tombstone left. So what'd you guys think? Was I gonna pull off this victory? That was a pretty intense battle. So I can beat 157 stock. Swag bucks. It's one of the offers that I got. Well, there's the guy I can beat. Holy, how long is this battle gonna take? It's supposed to be a quick battle. Finishing quick. Happen to finishing quick is my specialty. It's ruined. No! Why does it do that, eh? Wouldn't it be so bad if it was restarting like this and it only took a few minutes to restart, but this might actually be the end of the show. By the time it reconnects, it'll already be time to wrap up. Well, that was interesting. This just gives me time for the Bitcoin. Try to see the bright side to it. Alright, so here's the Bitcoin. I'm at 134,095. Let's roll. 134,108. That's pretty sweet. Hopefully I can get this closer and closer to 1 Bitcoin one day. That may be my retirement goal. As soon as I hit 1, that's when I can live on an island. The island in the middle of the road. In a tent. But I could have nice solar panels with that kind of retirement money. Maybe live on an island in a road somewhere south or west. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'll probably live in a garage one day. Alright, let's go back to clone evolution. Alright, it has begun to crash. Oh, there it is. If it comes back within the next 2 to 3 minutes, that'll coincide right with the end of the show. But hey, the bong silencer arrived. How sweet is that? Everything's not broken. At least the bongs are working better. Maybe that has something to do with the show not working. Bong silencer. Who would have thought, eh? It's nice, the bong silencer compared to the other ones I got. This one actually fits bongs. The other one was made for bigger ones like hookahs. So maybe I'll show the product description sometime. Maybe next video. Yeah, and thanks to the viewer who pointed that out, saying that hey, you should get something to muffle the sound of the bongs a bit. I'm going to take that theory up a notch and relocate my computer to the other side of this shelf. Yeah, it'll be so neat to have the computer away from my feet. Having it on the other side of the shelf will be good. I never realized that such a small computer could still make so much of a racket. Especially once I got everything changed out that had any moving parts. The only thing spinning in there is the video card fans and the CPU fan. Hard drive is solid state, so it doesn't spin anymore. Alright, there we go. The show is back. Did I get anything in the arena? I made it to $17.99. Talk about close or what? I think that's what you call it, uber close. Wonder if that was viewers helping me win while I'm gone. Could be. I wouldn't put it up past my guild. They're pretty smart. Holy, all reds. Had a feeling this would start to happen. In order to win, we're gonna have to beat all reds. Jeez. I'm just gonna focus on a team that I can beat this time, instead of getting whooped. Let me do some of the whooping. Now, I was also up late last night playing one of the ROMs for a game that I've owned for years, PlayStation 1 Risk. Man, is it a good game. I got addicted to playing it until I could beat it and stayed up till almost 5 in the morning playing it. Alright, so now it is time to go move my uncle. I'm gonna have to shut it down after this match. Well, let's do the third one just for the hell of it. See, we got 3 victories from a team. I'll have to look into getting a better hero to make some damage further up in the charts. 15 points each wasn't much. Yeah, I guess that's all completed. Alright, good luck, team. We'll have to go, we'll have to fight this. I'll have to do that after. Alright, see you guys. Take care. If you want to help out the show with Patreon, Society 6, Hideout TV, Swagbucks, GameKit, Free Bitcoin, just hit the Show More button below. Judson Weebly is my website. Virtual Maid Sex Machine is for adults and men only. But if ladies need a sex machine, they know who to call. Unless they're near Toronto. Alright, take care everyone. Let's see. If you happen to get any of the captain fragments in your vaporizer and it tastes like shit, then give the show a dislike. But if it doesn't happen, you can help with the like. I really appreciate it. Just make sure you never buy the products from my sponsor, because it will ruin your life. Bye for now. See you next week, or tomorrow. Here's 3 things.